こんばんは、アトムです。さて今回はラリサさんに呼ばれて東大に行くっていう話だね。で、サチノフが何を狙ってるのかとかを、その目で確かめろって言われたんだよね。東大があれか。行ってみましょうか。そう、前回地上に出てきたとこなんだよね。機械の姿は見えないけど、今、牛がいた？なんもねえか。なんか、アイテムが、声聞こえんだよな。魚もいるんだね。あとアイテム取れたりするから、なんかつい飛び込みたくなっちゃうんだけど。クジラ？なんだ？これ直で行っていいの？降りていいのかこれ。生きてる。生きてなかったわ。いきなりバリアがいいか。どうしよう。待って銃がいい？狙ってきてる。うわ、べちゃちゃちゃいちゃいて。ちゃ電車にするわ。もうやべやべ。めっちゃ撃ってくんな。あれ水圧ポンプなの？あれで体当たり厄介。あんまり当たってない。いや、これでいける気がする。これガードすると多分リチャージできるんで。なんかなんかワカメ入ってきた。なんだいや、ワカメじゃないんだけど。取り付こうとしてる。なるほど。うわ、じゃあ直襲。近寄る必要なさそうなんで。食らっちった。一応回復しとこう。2連触手。いいで。やべ。疲れてる。なんだ？倒したよね。危ない。なんか階段がでかかったんだね、こう見ると。こいつがクジラを この辺から出てきたね、なんかね。うわー、行くか。登れるようになったぞ。アイテムの類なし。行くぞ。まだすごい熱残ってる感あるけど。×ボタンを押しっぱなしにしないとあれだね。いけんのこれ。あ、捕まらないんだよね、×ボタンを押しっぱなしにしないと。
Whoa, that thing was dangerous. I didn't know if I could handle it.
And there are much more powerful robots out there. Real combat robots are far deadlier.
There aren't any combat bots here.
Not yet, but once collective launches, they will be everywhere. And 2 of them will be equipped with beta connectors. Do you have any idea how much blood will be spilled because of one person's private ambitions?
You in the rings are driving me nuts. When are you assholes gonna stop trying to pull my strings? Done. Happy now?
Good decision, Comrade Major. I have no doubt that it saved lives. Perhaps many more than I can imagine.
Let's hope so.
よかったの、投げちゃったよ。なんかまた拾いに行く未来とかありそうなんだけど、その指輪がないとさ、そのサチノフの思惑見せられませんよとか言いそうな感じが。大丈夫なのかな。というかラリサの話は罠ではないのか。大丈夫なのか。中に入れそう。水漏れしてる。うわー、なんかいっぱいいる。
Crap, what a surprise. Why'd they freeze up?
The access code has been successfully extracted from Petrov's neuropolymer memory. Combat mode has been disabled, and the robots have returned to their normal status. Well done, my boy. Everyone who was able to hide and survive owes you their lives. You've done me proud.
Thank you, sir. What now?
Come back to Chelome, get a checkup, and take some leave. You've earned it. I'll deal with the fallout from this mess.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
You didn't tell Sechenov about Filatova. Are you still planning to meet with her?
I want to see this evidence she says is so important.
Dr. Sechenov isn't going to like it, you know.
So don't tell him.
いやダメだってそれは。ちょっと待って、あ、出れたわ。あぶねえ。でもなんかさ、そのペトロフからなんかを取り出すといろいろ終わっちゃうぞって言われたけど、それ大丈夫なのかなっていうかさ、止まるだけっていうのはなんか変じゃない？なんで帰らないのっていう。行くぞ。
I don't see Larissa's body, so she must have gotten past the trophies.
ドロファってこれのこと？お、崩れてる。無理やり東大への道がなんか作られてるね、これ。橋というか。こっちでいいの？違くない？違うっぽいぞ。どこだ俺。
Think we should head upstairs? A lighthouse, huh? So where is she? Larissa! Freaking critters, you around here somewhere?
I do not detect anyone in the vicinity.
Let's take a look around. She's gotta be here.
Do you trust Dr. Filatova?
I don't trust anyone. But she's got something important to tell me. And I'm sure Dr. Sechenov is hiding something.
Has Dr. Sechenov ever told you about his plans?
Not really. I mean, he's never really had to, but now this whole thing with Petrov, Jellyman killed Stock and the boss didn't even bat an eye. Is the launch of Collective really so important he can't even delay it out of respect for the dead?
I have no data on this topic, Comrade Major.
No data, huh? Well, I don't have any data either. So let's go get some.
というかサチの風にシュトックハウゼンがああなったこと伝えてない気がするけどね。伝わってるっぽいね、なんかね。ではいけるか？
When they told me that my lighthouse was gonna be ripped out of the ground and brought from Sakhalin to Kazakhstan by the robots, I figured they were drunk. But nope. It's thousands of kilometers away from the ocean now. Like a museum exhibit. And I'm here too. Like another exhibit. Sure, I got a raise. Sure, I barely have to do any work. The machines do everything. Lighthouse and I are just a confirmation that humanity can do whatever it wants. But what the fuck are they guarding with all those flying guns everywhere? Huh?
ここになんか秘密があんの？ここに持ってきたってことだよね。こっから持っていく話があったんじゃなくて、どっかからかここに持ってきたっぽい話の内容だったから、こっちかになんかまた隠してあるっていう話かね。行くぞ。上にも行けるが、多分下だと思うんだけど。ああ、すごい見晴らしが。浮かんでるね、チェロメ。ああ、ここででも東大のその管理人やってるのはめちゃくちゃ気分良さそうだけどね。日向ぼっこ、日当たりがいいし、ソファーもあって絵描いてたんだ。でっかい橋。何不自由なくここで暮らせてたっぽいけども、さらに上がある。あ、結構高いね。あ、結構高いけど下行けと言われてるんだけど、これ一番上かな。まあアイテムぐらいはあるか。ショットガンの設計図結局出ねえな。あぶね、落ちる可能性ある。ああ、一回転。じゃあ下に向かおうか。あとそろそろアイテムいっぱいになってるかもな。一旦整頓が三角、野良に移動が押し込み、押し込み、押し込み。ファットボーイ作ってねえんだよな。どっかちょっとタイミングあったらファットボーイにしようか。あれこれ降りてきたところ？ここから降りてそのドアか。行きます。椅子
What do we have here? A chair and a TV? This isn't what I was expecting.
What were you expecting? I suspect that this room has a specific function.
開かないが、ロボットの絵を描いてる。
I believe that the unscheduled acceleration was caused by the elevator access system being hacked. Otherwise, Dr. Filatova would not have been able to initiate it.
So she hacked the system. Kinda like how all these poor bastards got hacked to bits. So that's Neptune, huh? Looks nice. Actually, it looks amazing. A rapture. I wouldn't mind spending some time there myself. But I can't even imagine what's going on there right now.
Comrade Sechenov asked you to return to Chelome. How will you explain this delay?
We can deal with that. Let's talk to the doc first. But if she tries to take off again, she's gonna regret it. I'm sick of playing cat and mouse with her.
展示されてるの見たことあるね、あれ。ネプチューン。
What are we doing here? What do you want?
Just hear me out, P-3. Let me try to give you a different perspective, and then you can decide how to handle things. Do you know how Sechenov is planning to use Collective? What he's going to do with it?
After Collective launches, people will be able to control robots with their minds, and they won't be able to stab each other in the back anymore. Sounds nice.
I used to think that way too, but that's not how things really are. Collective isn't just about controlling robots. Sechenov will be able to control everyone who's a part of Collective. Collective is diabolical, Nechayev. It's even worse than slavery.
Bullshit. It's just the same old chain of command, but on a virtual network. What's so awful about that?
Come on, see for yourself.
人を操れるようになる。それはまずいぞ。
I've got questions. Where are we?
This is the Academy of Consequences, the facility's memory, analytics center, and primary archive. The activities of all the other complexes are studied here in order to draw conclusions and generate probability matrices.
Get to the point.
The Academy has a number of interesting departments. For example, there's the Radio of the Future. By mathematically combining shortwave and quantum echoes, we can predict the music people will be listening to 50 or even 80 years into the future. But there's another very special department here called Polymerized Subject Behavioral Psychology. They're supposed to be volunteers, but...
話が長い。
Get to the point. And no more grenades or other bullshit. Any funny business at all and I'll kill you. This is your last warning.
Sure, fine. Come on, I won't waste your time.
Okay, lead on.
一応ラリサさん、シュトックハウゼンの容疑かかってるから。じゃあ行きますか。俺が先行くよ。
Well, are you ready? Disable polarization.
The fuck is this place? A haunted house or something?
It's a tomb of the mind. The volunteers who lay the foundation for Collective. The first few groups of subjects all died. Group 30 went insane. Group 73 killed themselves. Group 101 killed each other. Group 204 was the most successful. They all survived. Their consciousness is now in an imaginary world. We call it Limbo. And their bodies are here, under my complete control. Want me to make them do something?
Why?
To show that I'm not lying?
Whatever. Line them up.
Keep going.
The fat guy. Tell him to jump. He could use
Just him? Why don't I make them all jump? After all, we all live in a communist society. Goddamn you, jump!
This is insane. Why do you people even do this shit? Fuck. Poor bastards.
No, that's where you're wrong. Chemically speaking, they're all perfectly happy. That's what Collective is all about. The entire world will be just like
Why would
this.
Sechenov want to turn everyone into a bunch of idiots? Was he trying to make fun of the world by making people run around naked and act like animals?
No. We were able to prevent the degradation of individual consciousness. Memories, behavior, speech patterns are all preserved. But there's one thing they won't be able to avoid. The complete loss of their free will.
We gotta stop this.
Stop this. That's what Victor was trying to do. You got in his way, and now it's too late.
Your boyfriend lost his mind and killed people. He tried to tell me Sechenov taught the robots to kill during the design phase. Why would Boss do that?
Why? Why did he design Collective to be a mind control system? Why does he need those special neurocontrollers? Sechenov wants to enslave the entire world. I'm sorry, but if you don't understand that, you're an idiot!
The Boss would never do that.
He would, and he will. On Monday.
All this is really hard to swallow. But I'll help you. Whatever you're planning, I'm in.
You're willing to turn on Sechenov?
After what you just showed me? Yeah. I want to hear what he's got to say.
P1, P2, P3. Your mind is never free.
スレザ P1、P2 って前任者がいるの？俺は P3 だよ。
A man can be repaired.
What? What was that?
What's what?
Nothing. I'm just digesting what I saw.
なんだ？
If you worked here, then why didn't you try to stop this?
I thought it was for the best. I thought it was for the good of the entire Soviet Union. But when I realized what was really going on, I had to bide my time, wait for the right moment. Victor and I risked everything and you know the rest.
Why did you help me?
Perhaps because I care. And besides, it's not about you. Well, not only you.
Fine, moving on.
The test subject is not leaving limbo. Inject neurotreatment.
Hey, Major.
I'm fine. My head's been killing me lately. I've been seeing things. This is one hell of a job, let me tell you.
It won't hurt, soldier. You won't even remember a thing.
めちゃくちゃ俺被験者じゃねえのこれ。プロトタイプ的な。電気切れそう。浮いてるの精神世界で見たな。うわー、これ見ちゃうとやべえってなるよね。 楽しそうではあるけどさ。ちょっとなんか荒れてる。アイテム取ってきていいのかな。なんかラストダンジョン的雰囲気を感じるよねこれ。ちょっと待ってね。なんか赤い宝石みたいなの出てくるのなんだろう。これな、誰かが意図してこうワイヤーで吊り下げてんのか、ロボットの暴走なのか。
Hallucinations are serious business. Well, I am a neurosurgeon. I can probably help if everything ends well.
No thanks. A little vacation will fix me right up. I mean, if this all ends well.
Fine.
Listen, about Victor,
What? Did you have no choice? You couldn't have acted differently? Will you now tell me that you're sorry? What?
え、時間制限ある。いや、あれは止めるしかなかったよね。
I'm not sorry.
Of course you're not. You were just doing your job, right? Listen, I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about it. I loved him when he was different. He was kind, understanding, and didn't kill people.
まあ、やらざるを得なかったのか、ペトロフも。
I just don't feel comfortable around these people.
Huh, well, just you wait. Soon this is gonna happen all over the Soviet Union, and later the whole world. Then you'll see all people stripped of their free will.
You know, free will doesn't guarantee that a person won't be a scumbag.
What? Are you justifying atrocities?
Atrocities? What atrocities? If they're volunteers, coming here was their choice. It's got nothing to do with me.
You're a monster.
Affirmative. That's enough. I'm too busy to chat right now.
Very well. Enjoy the view.
P-3 がここ落ち着かないのがさ、なんかもともとここにいたからとかいう理由ありそうだよね。うおー、この幻覚のビジュアルすごいね。
Resist.
Ah, fuck. I'm so sick of these goddamn hallucinations.
Do you see colorful spots before your eyes? Does your perception of the world change?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what this shit is?
You were crossing into limbo, but it can't be stopped. How did you interrupt it?
I don't know. It's like that lump of polymer is calling out to me. A big, teardrop-shaped one. Right there, straight above us. Do you see it?
There's nothing there.
What do you mean? I'm looking right at it. Oh crap, now it's gone.
It's a hallucinatory reaction, a side effect of the surgery you underwent. The reaction of a damaged brain to the presence of a neuropolymer implant.
What are you even talking about? What implant?
Did Sechenov not tell you? So you don't know what's happening to you?
Charles, do you know what's happening with my head?
I am not detecting any internal changes, Major. But your Vossot polymer extension is clearly receiving an unidentified stream of external data.
What's that interface? Who are you talking to?
It's a chatting artificial librarian, an AI in my polymer glove. It doesn't matter. Charles, what are you talking about?
Charles?
Wait, Charles, what data? What Voskhod polymer extension?
The Voskhod polymer extension was developed using data from experiments conducted by Dmitri and myself.
What? Yourself? And why are you calling Dr. Sechenov Dmitri? Who are you?
Comrade Major, this will be difficult to explain. I am...
Charles, why the fuck are you all staticky? What the hell is going on?
Keep it together, Major. If what I'm thinking is true, I should be able to access the archive right now. There will be records about you.
チャールズ何者？雑音と遠隔でなんかやってる？それともラリーさんにはチャールズの声聞こえてないのか？一人でずっと喋ってたってこと？グローブと。わかんねえ、行ってみよう。あと涙型のポリマーずっと浮かんでたね。消えちゃったけど、確かに精神世界にもいたし、ここに来てからもいる。
State your name and personal access code.
Crispy critters.
Invalid name.
Fine, I'll hack in.
Not so fast. Name Chariton Zaharov. Code Fluffy.
Code accepted. Access granted.
Charles, are you there?
Nothing?
Nothing. So, what is Charles then?
Long story short, your Charles is Professor Chariton Zaharov.
Huh, that was short. So how could he be Zaharov?
Professor Zaharov was developing the collective subsystems and worked on the module. The one you have inside you. They told us he ran a number of experiments on himself. The result was disastrous and unpredictable.
On himself? Was he an idiot or something?
Oh, he certainly wasn't an idiot. Zaharov was a misanthrope obsessed with science. I don't think he cared about what happened to his body all that much.
あれだよね、ザカロフって赤いポリマーかなんかに落っこっちゃってっていう話だよね。
So when did you realize that Charles is Zaharov?
Just about right now. When he went offline, I had no idea Sechenov had stashed his consciousness into your glove. It was the abbreviation Charles that tipped me off.
So Charles isn't a person anymore. Just a device.
I don't know, I guess he is. Except this device is based on the logical paradigm and experience of one of the brightest Soviet geniuses.
So why does Sechenov want him?
Because Sechenov never dismisses what he can use. It's easier for him to change everything to fit his needs. I guess you noticed this already. What's funny is that you seem to have made friends with your glove.
Well, we've been through a lot. I've got feelings, you know, being alive and all. So does he.
Did.
チャールズ消えちゃったの？オフラインになったって言ってたね。
How can you talk about this so calmly?
To me, Chariton Radionovich died a long time ago. I'm done mourning him. And besides, I'm a scientist. We're more impassionate towards death than to muddling one's brains.
So, how do we get in?
Only a small bunch of people have permanent access to the archive. Sechenov, Lebedev, the director of the academy, and Zaharov. Like you reminded me.
Fluffy, huh? So what would we have done if the password hadn't worked?
I'm sure you would have smashed the door with your bare fists. But now Archivist thinks I am Dr. Zaharov, so we got lucky. And now we can learn everything about you. Let's go.
P-3 の過去が明らかになるのかね。
Welcome, Chariton Zaharov. What is the subject of your query today?
Agent P-3, personal file.
Your search returned 42 audio records.
So, which one do you want first?
I couldn't care less.
Then pick one at random.
ラリサに録音を渡す？
Where's the entry I'm supposed to play back, P-3?
なんだって？
Where's the entry I'm supposed to play back, P-3?
何すんだ？アイテムはあるけど録音を渡す？なんかどこにあるって録音が。これはメールだ。脳資金について。脳資金、人の名前っぽいけど、あまりにプロ意識にかけてる。最悪はサチノフに目録が魔法のように勝手に作成されているって報告したらどうする？なんだ？何の話だ？わからん。まただ。マリア。僕の目録が一人でに分裂して再構築している。ロボが、もしくは AI が勝手に動いてる？おめでとう。なんだろうね。ラースタチキンって劇場じゃねえのか？あ、書いてある。劇場公演の鑑賞券。みんな見に行きたいんだ。バレリーナの2体。これ、サチノフだから、あの双子かね。試作品のバレリーナの2体、ニューラルネットから切断。AI 文字色削除。まっさらなロボット2体。多分ライトとレフトが、誕生秘話というか。これ？
Try this one.
Commencing playback.
The events in Bulgaria left the agents badly injured. Technically speaking, they were clinically dead. Agent Blesna could not be saved. Since Agent Plutonium's condition was less severe, it was possible to return him to combat readiness. However, his nearly destroyed limbs had to be amputated and replaced with the latest prostheses.
Yeah, I already know half my body's prosthetic. What else is new?
These are just general observations. Find another recording.
ブレスナって本名だっけ？義士なんだ。上にあるみたいだね。重要メッセージ。行くぞ B2。なんかコードネーム出てきた。ミス A10。ミスコ、なんのあはは、ゲームやってた。ゲームやってたよ。いや、なんかすげえ難しいこと話してる。共産党がサチノフによる軍のロボット化を承認しなかった場合。ザカロフだ。サチノフ宛て。新しい体などいらん。もうこの時点で、チャールズというかなんか、意識だけ別のものにあったってのはもう、でも、サチノフも知ってるんじゃん、それ。この状態でいた方が、どの状態？エカテリーナ人形、2体ね。上？とりあえず上？ これか。
Okay, play this one.
Commencing playback.
Following his recovery, the agent's personality was altered significantly, including his behavioral and speech patterns. Because of this, I made the decision to remove the agent from the Argentum unit. In order to prevent any possibility of memory recidivism, Plutonium received a new call sign, P-3, and is now under my direct command and observation. P-3's contact with Argentum has been kept to a minimum, and Argentum personnel have been warned against mentioning the call sign Blesna in P-3's presence.
Crispy. I'll get another one.
What? Sechenov has you on a leash. He does whatever he wants with you.
Listen, Doc, he saved my life. Do you think I don't know I'm a test subject? That's my job.
So you're a volunteer, huh? Then why are you such a disobedient test subject?
'Cause before they always told me what they were doing. I'll go get another recording.
すごいはっきり情報残ってんね、なんか。
Here's another one. Let's give this one a spin.
Procedure. Implant the Voskhod neuropolymer brain function extension. Objective. Total elimination of destructive impulses triggered by traumatic memories. Patient, Major Sergei Nechayev. Codename, Plutonium. Attempt number 3. The first 2 operations were unsuccessful. The patient suffered a severe brain injury in Bulgaria, which could not be repaired. The damage is of such severity that the patient will likely have to be euthanized.
Did you hear that? He wanted to kill you.
The frontal lobes are partially destroyed, causing the patient to experience bouts of uncontrollable rage. The patient's steel prostheses render him dangerous to those around him.
And that's about your seizures.
Due to the incidence of temporary insanity, the patient is immersed in a surreal psychedelic reality that prevents him from accepting the consequences of his aggressive behavior.
I don't get it. Can you translate for me?
You're not gonna like it.
The patient experiences intense hallucinations. Did you see your wife again, my boy?
How did you know that?
Yet a Voskhod implant will give the patient artificial memories and allow him to overcome his obsession with his deceased wife.
Your wife.
It's all bullshit. I've never been married.
With Voskhod, we can send the agent's consciousness into the imaginary world of limbo via a pulse aimed directly at his pituitary gland, switching the Major into combat mode on command. I'd like to add that I am strongly opposed.
What a load of crap. I mean, there's no fucking way.
I'm afraid there is. Sechenov can send your mind to your own private paradise with the push of a button.
And my body?
Your body will kill whoever he tells it to.
Fucking horseshit. What about the hallucinations? Are they also setting off?
No. The hallucinations are just your brain's defense mechanism.
Why the hell should I believe any of this? The boss would never do this to me.
Yeah, right. Just like he'd never wipe your wife's existence from your memory. Just like he'd never design Collective to be a mind control system.
Who said Sechenov did any of that stuff? You can't even tell who's in that chair.
If you don't believe me, go ask him. What's the plan, Major?
He's waiting for us at Chelomey. If we want to stop Sechenov, we'll have to string him along.
So you bring me there as your captive, and then what?
And then we play it by ear.
So that's how it is, Major. Think it over while I try to hack this elevator and get us back to the surface.
Uh-huh. Paying attention now, dickbag?
Major, I have no data about this incident.
Trying to make a monkey out of me, are you? Well, join the club. Don't have any data, huh? You've always known about all this. There's a reason you're called Charless, right? You're Char-a-ton. Zaharov, you son of a bitch. Got an explanation? Huh?
There's nothing to explain, Major. You're just as much a Charless to me as I am a perfect stranger to you. First, Sechenov murdered me. Then he turned me into a blob of polymer goo. Then he brainwashed you and manipulated you. How could I trust either of you? That's why I pretended to be the chatting artificial librarian. I wanted to see who was who.
Yeah, well, I guess I would have done the same. So what are we gonna do now, huh?
What else can we do, Sergei? You and I are friends now, and we know the truth. We need to get to Sechenov, rectify this injustice, and get revenge for what he's done to us.
I guess you're right, Chariton. Justice does need to be done.
You're a good man, Comrade Major. I hate to say this, but you're the first functional example of an ordinary link in the collective network. On Monday, everyone who has undergone polymerization will become just as malleable as you.
Shit, I can't let that happen. Listen, the fucking gadget, the thought device, you can just take it off.
Unfortunately, that won't help anyone. It just makes things worse.
How come?
Because all your thoughts are useless. A polymerized person's signal will be transmitted to robots and other equipment via their thought controller. But it is not what makes them a part of collective. The thought device can be removed, but this merely prevents the wearer from being able to make calls and give orders to machines.
So how is Sechenov gonna keep everybody under control?
It's the neuropolymer injection that makes people part of collective. It embeds itself in the brain and connects it to the neural network once and for all. The effect of this injection cannot be undone. Everyone who gets an injection will be part of collective forever.
But was I really married? What was my wife's name?
Ekaterina. And you aren't going to like what I'm about to tell you, Comrade Major.
I've heard that before, but I doubt anything could surprise me now.
You and your wife served with the Argentum unit. Ekaterina, or Katya as you called her, was a highly qualified agent. As a child, she studied ballet and made significant achievements in both dance and martial arts.
Ballet and martial arts? Are you trying to tell me the boss is metal twins? No way. This is total BS. The boss would never do something like that.
Just look at me, Comrade Major. After I died, my consciousness was transplanted into this glove. After your wife died, her consciousness could not be saved. But Sechenov uploaded an imprint of her professional skills into his bodyguard's matrices.
This is... holy shit. Fuck me, this can't be a...
We've got a ride, Major. We can get out of here.
すげえ出来事が連続で起きてる。行っていいかな？行くぞ。アイテムまだあるっぽいけど。これサーチの風に合わないとね。
Are we leaving, or is there anything else you want to know?
行こう。
Okay, let's go.
I'm really sorry you had to go through all this.
Ah, shit! Oh, here we go again.
No, not now! Not here!